Ruth Kelly's death sent shockwaves throughout our community, certainly locally, but much farther abroad. We found it difficult, no, impossible, to understand how this strong, passionate trailblazer could suddenly just be gone from our lives. Ruth was a long-time and highly valued friend. She would challenge me fully, and yet always be there to applaud and encourage me. I know that many in the room tonight were as fortunate as I to experience the full-on passion that was the dynamic Ruth Kelly. As founder, president, and CEO of Venture Publishing, Ruth brought profile and recognition to the industries and businesses that define the very fabric of our provincial landscape. She spoke fervently of the issues challenging our economy, and she championed causes that desperately needed her keen mind and her eloquent voice. She was a thought leader, an agent of change. Her accomplishments and accolades are numerous and admirable. She was chair of the Edmonton Chamber Board, chair of business at MacEwan University, chair of 2 of the Capital Region's United Way campaigns. She was a woman of vision, a woman of distinction, a woman of the year. She received honorary degrees, lifetime achievement awards, the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal. She so richly deserved all of these honors. Ruth was a strong leader, a guiding light, a North Star, and we all miss her. Please direct your attention to the screens.
You know, Ruth was a very caring, compassionate person. She was very family-oriented, loved her husband, Larry, fiercely.
She brought people together. She welcomed them to this great city and made everyone feel at home.
Ruth was a supernova. She had incredible energy, incredible passion.
She was just so smart, and she was so well-read, and she was so well-spoken and so passionate about everything that she did.
What Ruth had was words, and she was very good at getting them down and publishing something that, you know, had a point to it.
Here was a force of nature, somebody that really wanted to make things happen, to make this community a better place.
She was a journalist, and she believed strongly in the publishing industry.
And she was somebody who just people gravitated to.
You know, as I got to know Ruth, I realized that she loved smoked food. She loves barbecue.
She had like 3 barbecues and a smoker on her back deck. She was a gourmet cook, and she was always making amazing things.
And when I came in, there was Ruth. She had the whole kitchen organized. Everybody had their roles and responsibilities.
If you happened to walk in on that, she gave you a job. You were chopping things up, you were seasoning something, you were tending to something, or doing the dishes.
She was the one at the barbecue. She was the one at the smoker.
But you always had a job, and you were always involved in this whirlwind that was her kitchen.
It was phenomenal. We were entertained and well-fed the entire evening, and it was just so much fun.
Business was a big passion for Ruth, and she was extraordinarily entrepreneurial.
When she got passionate about something, there was no stopping her.
She just did it, and she didn't really assume that she would fail. She would just do it. So I think from Ruth's perspective, there was no challenge she couldn't make smaller.
We as individuals are more than what we do. We're not our businesses, we're not our jobs. We are deeply human, and we need to reach out and connect with others.
It can be really lonely to be a senior executive in any business, but then when you own it as well, it can be really lonely unless you really reach out and develop strong support networks and maybe let go of some of our pride. You know, we're all very fiercely proud, and it's difficult to ask for help or ask for advice or ask for more assistance.
When people in very important positions show themselves vulnerable, it actually makes them much stronger in the eyes of the people they're leading, but it's just not our first reaction.
We've lost someone who was so committed to this city and to this region.
We lost that person that really had a passion for Edmonton and for Alberta.
We've lost somebody who was generous in her time. We've lost that passion and spark, and we've lost a caring and generous spirit.
But the things that we'll remember about her is her red hair, her smile, but the fact that she was just driven and passionate about and loved Alberta.
I think her legacy will be reminding people that we all have a responsibility to engage.
The stories of mentorship and support that I have heard are just so heartwarming, and it just really speaks to who she really was. She was a woman of heart.
When Ruth Kelly received an honorary Doctor of Laws degree from the University of Alberta, she told graduates to be curious, be bold, be kind. Pursue your life's desire with boldness, for little will come to those who are faint of heart. Ruth's inspiring legacy will live on. A group of organizations, including post-secondary institutions and community groups and businesses, are planning a series of events, debates, and conversations to honor Ruth and to ensure her lasting legacy.